Never mind who you thought I was.
I'm caliboy.
Bitch.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Caliboy again. I'm out here still in the IE in Ontario. Got a couple rides I want y'all to check out, but first, before we get into it, make sure you hit like, subscribe, hate, whatever it is you need to do. And if you got a car you wanna, let me check out, make sure you email me, caliboyscars@yahoo.com. But today, I got the homie Leon. What's up, big dog?
What's up, man?
Bring it in, man.
What's up?
Let's show 'em what you got, man. Oh, look at it, open. Oh yeah, it's a tray world over here. Yeah, man, it's gonna pull these things out so we can get into it.
All right.
Man, we got some clean ones over here today, y'all.
I'm gonna open up now.
We're gonna pull this out and we'll have them open them up. Oh yeah, you got a truck over here too, y'all. Oh yeah. I mean, got one on bags, one on hydraulics. Man, trying to over that third brake light. Oh yeah, I have to get into it for y'all real quick. Yeah, you can go ahead and open them up, man, and let's get into this. I don't know if y'all can tell yet. We got another one in the distance. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, let the key to that one.
This was pretty much all original. I'll let him tell the background on this one. But this one right here is super duper clean. Powder coated up, very nice, very nice. Some subtle engraving, not too much, just enough to keep it elegant. Very nice undercarriage on the stock side, but hey, that's where it's at these days. That's how I have Midnight Love, man, just clean and simple. Got the trues on here for my true hip hop. I said, look, my true hip hop, my true lowrider fans. Premiums on the 14s. The nice pinstripe all on here. Crazy story on this one, I'll let him tell you. Yes, he chose Air Ride on this one. I'll let him tell you why. In case you was wondering, he is from Style CC. Got the original paperwork still on there. Nice and clean, man. Some more little subtle engraving, not too much. It's all clean and OG on this one, man. You can't go wrong with that. You really can't. Sometimes simple is better. Door handles done up. For those of y'all who know about accessories, got the four-way, got the hazards. Oh yeah, it's a West Coast thing. Bad boy actually smells like it's fresh off the lot. In 63. Electric windows. Strictly for my gangster followers there, y'all know about that. I'm not gonna slam his door, y'all know how I do. I'm just gonna, you know, lightly let it go back. Let's get this tray over here. Start with the trunk. Nice and simple. Reminds me of my setup in Midnight Love. 4 batteries, 2 pumps. Yeah, you can close it up. This one's got like the flake accents in the cove and on the dash. Very nice. Oh, look at the bottom of this guy. You know, for those of you who want to know, full frame, powder coated in chrome. Look at that frame. Oh yeah. If you want, you can actually lay this one out.
Lay this one out?
Yeah, so you can see it laid out. California upholstery on the upholstery on this one. Very clean. Let me get this one going down. Just kissing the ground. You like that, huh? Let's get back to this one. Got the flake on the dash. The custom gauges. Oh yeah. I like what you did with the lighter here too. If I can get it, let me see.
Oh yeah, put a USB port.
Yeah, the USB port. That's clean, man. Very nice. Get that full shot of this one. Both 63s for those of you who don't know. There's nothing to clown about. You just didn't know. That's pretty trick right there. Everything's clean. Oh yeah, nice and clean down here. Got the chrome goodies, a full undercarriage. Now, actually, you said you did the frame on this one?
Yeah.
Right here in the garage, huh?
Well, actually, I took it to my friend's shop and I just its hoist to swap them out real quick.
Ah, this is where the beast is right here. LS2. Aftermarket radiator. Shade firewall. Chrome booster, all of that. Man, you literally got the best of both worlds on this one.
My first LS swap.
You say you're not gonna do another one though, huh?
No, I do want to, now I'll do another one. So halfway through this one, I want to give up. Yeah, I was on knee deep in Google and YouTube.
Yeah, but you got it to work.
Yeah.
The outcome, I'm sure you like, right?
Yeah, that was when it started for the first time. That was amazing.
I bet. Y'all can see how clean that paint is. Like I said, he's got little subtle stuff, like the dash is flaked up. Very nice, very nice. Get it from right here if I can.
Yeah, since I shaved off the firewall, I also shaved all the knobs that turn on the fan and stuff.
Yeah.
They're usually underneath the ignition on the dash. They're just gone.
Oh yeah, huh? Nice trick stuff, man. California Porsche did their thing too.
And since I took the wipers out, I also deleted the holes where the wipers come out of.
Okay, so you had to add more gills in.
I had to use 2 cowls.
So y'all peep what he did here? Basically, he got rid of the windshield wipers. I'm gonna show y'all on the other tray so y'all can follow along. Little trick stuff like that a lot of people won't catch. So see, this one's got windshield wipers. This one doesn't. That's dope, man. Actually, hey, I appreciate you for telling me that, because with the hood up, I didn't even catch it. Oh yeah. Representing that style. But look, I want you to tell me some more about this one, because I know off camera you was telling me all about it. So this car you pretty much found.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to find this car. It was in a garage for like 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all original moldings, matching numbers. That's the original interior in it. I just did the carpet because it was dingy.
Right, right.
And the kick panels are cardboard, so when you touch them, they kind of
get brittle. Yeah, they do that. I mean, it's a 63.
So yeah, so kick panels and carpet redone, but the rest of the interior is bone stock. Steering wheel, knobs, dash, headliner, door panels.
And then you telling me about the sticker right here on the
yeah,
windshield.
Apparently the owner back in 1972 crossed over to Mexico out of Nogales. And back then when you used to cross the border, they'll put the sticker here and they'll put one on your quarter window. And this car still has them, so
yeah, I see that.
That kind of tells me that windshield has been on this car since 1972. Most likely the original windshield.
Okay, okay, and there's original color and everything for this.
It's the original color because the interior was aqua and there was no other color you could really paint it.
Right. And in this one, I know you were showing me the paperwork and the trunk on this one.
Yeah, it has the original jack instructions on the trunk. These coves have never been replaced. These are the original coves.
Oh, the original stuff, huh?
I was really surprised that it wasn't all marked up around the keyhole.
Still the original paperwork. You said even this, even the spotter paint in this one is pretty much all original too, right?
Yeah, the majority of it's original. There was a little spot I had to fix, and when I bought the can, it said it matched. It didn't.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, so I had to take the can and kind of just mist over the whole trunk to make that spot I fixed blend in. But the majority of the quarter panel, it's the original splatter coat.
Okay, now of course, you know, there's going to be the people like, well, why didn't you cut it? Is this the reason why you decided not to?
Yeah, because
cut
this was
this
a matching numbers car.
Right, and I don't blame you.
I decided I'll do
go and bag it.
That's of the evils.
I mean, but now you got, you know, best of both worlds, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's super clean. All right, and then I see the dragon lines on here.
Yeah, Mike Lamerson out of Riverside.
Mike Lamerson did the pinstripe. Okay, and he did his thing too, man. Question I've always had, because I've never had them. I mean, how is it looking out of the back window on these?
Oh, you can see right out.
Yeah, I see that. Always wondered if it ever, you know, obstructs view.
No, not at all.
Man, very nice, my man. I saw we got something in the backyard too. May you care to share that with us?
Yeah, my son's car. My son's building a 64. He's 16. And just so everybody knows that I did not buy him the car. He bought it with his own money. And he's building it with his own money.
Okay.
All I offer is labor and to teach him how to do things. But this is where he's at.
Man, I like what I see already. 64. Surprised he didn't get a 63.
Well, this one just fell in his lap.
It's all good, man. Okay, what we got going on here? It looks like the belt and everything's already well, you know, the suspension wise all powder coated and everything.
Yeah, suspension's all done. I wrapped the frame for him because he wants to put hydraulics in it.
Yeah, I see that.
I'll never wrap another frame. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. I went and talked to my friend Hoppo about it, and he just laughed. He laughed. He knew.
Man, 16, man. I mean, shoot. I didn't get my first 64 until I was in my 20s, man. So that's what's up.
He calls it old soul because that's what he is. He's an old soul. I mean, he loves. In reality, he actually wanted a bomb. He wanted something in the 50s.
Really?
And that's what he was saving up for. And this one just fell in our lap. We literally got it maybe 3 streets over.
Uh-huh.
We didn't even have to cross a major street to get it home.
Wow. California car, I'm assuming?
California car, yes.
Okay, okay. Check it out. You said this one was sandblasted, right?
Yeah,
so pretty much it's ready to go.
Yeah, what you see there is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing hidden. Gonna take some good old-fashioned body work.
He's gonna do it all himself, or how?
He's gonna try it. You know, we're blessed that we have friends that will come out and help him.
Mm-hmm.
They'll guide him. Like when he shaved the firewall.
Yeah.
My friend Reggie came out and guided him to help him shape it. And I showed him how to use the welder. I showed him how to grind it. But Reggie was the one that came out and got it fine-tuned for him. And we had another friend of ours, John, who came out and painted the firewall for him.
Man, it's gonna be nice. And you said the color that he's going with is Corona cream?
Corona cream.
Man, do it big, my man. Let's check out this interior. Everything's from 64.
Go to the Cat Hotel real quick.
Look, you know you had to have that. So he's going back with the original look as far as interior, or is he gonna modernize it, or?
I think it's gonna be a little bit of both. I think he's gonna go stock pattern, but maybe custom material.
Okay. Man, look, he's got all the parts ready. Ready to go, man. I like this whole little setup back here, actually.
Yeah, I made it for me, but he took it over.
Let me show the viewers what we're dealing with, man. I like the man's cave right here. Even got the sandblaster. Oh, I see something I have to get on camera. I have to get this wheel over here, if you don't mind. That's when you know he's a lowrider head.
I actually have an adapter behind it, so if the wheel gets a little too rusty, I could take the knockoff off.
Oh, no way.
Switch out the rim.
Dope setup, man. Okay, okay. Shoot, let me go back in the inside and get the main garage. Show them what's going on in there. But man, congrats to him, man. He's gonna do a bit. What's your son's name again?
His name is Adrian.
Adrian, man, do it big, man.
He's actually at school right now.
It's all good, Adrian. I catch you when it's done. All right, let's go check out your garage. So the majority of all your work, you're pretty much doing here on your own, right?
Yes, I wouldn't say on my own. I got lots of friends that
Oh, yeah, yeah.
you know, but yeah, no, I don't take my car to many shops unless I have to.
The last, man, I'd probably say almost 2 to 3 people that I've done has been saying the same thing, man. I better just do it at home.
Yeah. It's not that
Cut the cheese.
Not that I don't want to. I just can't afford it.
Hey,
You know,
and that's how you cut costs down.
yeah, I got a model. Try it first,
Yeah.
and you might succeed. And if you don't, then take it to the shop.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay it anyways,
Right. True.
so I might as well try it first.
So what's the story behind the hubcaps? Just stuff that you picked up? Have you owned cars these years? Let's say,
no,
what,
I
a
just-
61, 62,
Just wanted to get
64?
a hubcap from 58 to 65.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
of each.
yeah. Literally, yep. I
Yeah.
skipped it. That's dope, man.
Just swap meet, you know, buy them at the swap meet.
Impala Drive. So you do all the cruising on Route 66s?
Yeah, that's all 7 plaques up there. That's 7 years.
Man.
It's my favorite show.
I know, right? A lot of these people, man, they're stuck in their ways, like lowriding or nothing. I'm like, man, I have more fun at all the other shows, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Those hubcaps there belong to the hardtop. Those are the original hubcaps off the hardtop.
Okay, okay. And don't let me forget too, I want to definitely get the before and after pictures.
Yeah.
This is pretty dope right here. I want to definitely show y'all. Skateboarder to 63. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta tell them about the model cars, man.
Oh, yeah. My son wanted to build some model cars, so I used to do it back in the day. So I decided to come out of retirement. And me and him had a couple good years of just spending hours here in the garage building model cars. So
Okay.
some of these I've had for years. This shop here, these are replicas of cars I've owned over the years. That was back in the 90s when I had my Nissan on 13.7s. And my 52 and my 65. And then I had my 63 up there, and I built a Bug one time.
Love me some bugs, man. Hopefully y'all can see
No.
that. That was tiny. That's a 63 over there. The
Yeah,
convertible.
I never finished it.
It's all good.
And then my son wanted to learn how to do the hydraulics on the cars, so I started getting into that. That glass house right there has full function hydraulics. It's wireless, and trying to make it look realistic underneath too. It's missing the dry shaft, but you see it has little aeons, coils, and
little cables going to everything.
Yeah.
Man, you might want to get back into it, man. Start selling them. You know that's where it's at these days.
Yeah, I can't.
It's time consuming though, man.
Yeah.
Old school Nintendo setup.
Yeah, that was mine when I was in junior high.
And you got the games.
Yeah, those are the games I had when I was in junior high.
Out of these 3 cars, you regret selling any of these 3? Because I know they're the replicas.
No, I don't regret any.
Times
of those.
past, yeah. It's his side. You said this is your son's side, right?
That's
Because
my
once he built.
The models my sons were building.
Man, like father, like son, man. That's where it's at. I'm digging this old school Prelude right here. If I can see that. This side open up?
Yeah.
Sure, I know about that. Or the mini truck. That's old 90s stuff right there.
My son's Lego car.
Look,
That's the original built, not bought.
My son, you got one of them. My son got
It
one.
has hydraulics. I want to say the suspension is posable. Yeah. Yeah, my son's a nut.
That's what's up. Yeah, somebody's gonna be biting that. Man, you got cars everywhere, man. I like it. Wait, is that? Oh man, I've been looking for one of those the 63 hoppers.
Oh yeah.
Amps and subs, even the clock is tricked out over here.
Just got that from my friend Reggie for Christmas.
Hey, tell him I want one too. That's what's up, man. Oh yeah. Get a little bit of this truck too, man. I can't leave this one out.
My daily.
It's a nice daily, man. Bag? Bag, yeah. What are those, 22s, 24s?
22s.
Okay. You know, Silverados is what's in, man. So you literally have the best of all 3 worlds. In a way.
Yeah.
You say you got some paperwork too, right?
Yeah, this the hardtop here. Open up the glove box and it had the original owner's manual. It had this this book with accessories. You could pick what accessories you wanted back in '63.
Yeah.
You know, but what's really cool is
I'm gonna say I don't think I've ever seen the accessory book.
yeah, it's the first time I ever seen one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open that up.
Yeah. What? Have you ever priced it, see if that's worth anything, man?
No, I haven't.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it has all the stuff, front and back. You know, the bumper guards, the grill guards. I don't know how this thing folds up now. Yeah. But this was the his protection plan, and the original owner bought the car here at Stanley Chevrolet in Norwalk, and I was really surprised to see that the car still had the Stanley Chevrolet license plate frames front and back.
I said September of '62, man. We just passed that date. This car had a birthday here recently. Man, that's what's up.
And the convertible has Ontario MK Smith license plate frames. That dealer closed out in '67. They're in Chino now, but not a lot of people knew that they were in Ontario at one point.
I don't know if I knew that either. Hey, you learn something new every day. Man, they both look awesome, my man.
Thank you.
The sun really just brings out the color. You really have to see this one in the sun, like you said, man.
Yeah, at night it just looks brown.
Yeah.
You don't see any.
Especially with the flakes popping on it. So something I just happened to notice as I'm looking at it, you shaved the speaker grill, or?
Yeah, that's actually the dash pad cover that I unbolted.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And then bolted it back down.
Okay, so for y'all that don't know, you know, normally these have a padding on it. So it's metal underneath, so he actually took the padding off and shaved it and painted it and dropped it back in. That's pretty clean, man.
And since I shaved the firewall, I went ahead and removed all the knobs that were normally here. I took all them out.
Yeah, I see that. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody else do that. Maybe maybe one or two people that I can think of offhand right now, but I don't know if I've ever really seen that.
It was a cost thing.
Yeah.
It was cheaper to shave it than to refurbish or buy a new one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
But
I said,
it looks clean.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of money, so I gotta figure out where I could save money.
Right. Right. And I'm actually glad you said that, because a lot of viewers are like, man, where do people get the money for this? Like, you can do it. You just you really have to make it work. And I definitely don't want to get this cement Chevy sign right here. You say you put that in?
Yeah, I put that in when we do the cement there.
Heck yeah, man. So look, between these two right here, because this is one of your questions, which one is your favorite?
Which one's one of my favorite?
Yeah.
I think I'm partial to the hardtop.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think it has more history.
I'm feeling that trait too.
It's I guess a cleaner car, I guess you could say, because this one was a shell when I got it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this one's kind of untouched, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
All the history, everything about this one. I mean, you got paperwork that I've never even seen for it.
You could build that all day.
Yeah.
But you can't. How often can you find a car that still has the original interior in it?
Yeah.
And it's never had any kind of panels replaced or body work, or I mean, they had to take out little dings here and there, but it's never been an accident or had any kind of major body work done.
Yeah, like everything about it, man. I don't blame you. All right, my man. So first off, just let them know what your name is, what car club you're in, and what city we're in.
My name is Leon. We're in Ontario, and I'm a member of Style Car Club.
Okay, okay. Something that I actually didn't ask you. Do these cars have names? Do you have names for them, or they're just cars? Car 1 and car 2.
You know what? Yeah, I haven't named that one yet.
Okay.
It's still pending. This one had a name. I call it the Lowdown.
Oh, okay.
And I came up with that name because when I first got it and I took it apart, I had a lot of naysayers saying that, you know, oh, he messed up. It's never gonna put it back together.
Yeah.
That's the last we're gonna see of that car.
Damn.
So you know that Boss Skaggs song, The Lowdown?
Yeah.
You know, it talks about the lowdown is like the rumor, like, hey, what's the lowdown?
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
the lowdown? So my thing was like to quiet everybody up.
Hey.
You know, what's the lowdown?
Most of the people
Leon's
I
car?
filmed has been like that. Like, this is, you know, this is payback for y'all talking.
Yeah. You know, so that's how that one got its name.
Okay.
This one we haven't named it yet, and quite honestly, it's because I'm trying to find a name that will. People ask me what does that name mean, and maybe I'll have a chance to share a little bit about the Lord with them.
Okay.
So, that one's pending.
I like that. Now let's touch base on the brown one here, because I mean, so far, you know, according to what you've been telling me, and I'm gonna throw in some of those pictures that you showed me, you pretty much did the majority of the work on this one. You care to share them? Care to tell them?
I wanted a convertible 63, and a friend of mine found this one for me. It was a shell. It pretty much was just the rolling chassis and the body, but all the metal work was done. So that's something that I can't do. So
Same here.
I picked it up, and I had to go to the swap meets and Craigslist and OfferUp and buy all the parts. I tried to get as most original parts as I could.
Right.
But yeah, this car was built here in my house with me, and you know, I can't say I did it on my own because I have lots of friends that came through, and
Oh yeah, by far.
I'm really blessed to have friends that the true friends that actually come out and put hands on this car with me and help me work on it, you know, and help me find parts. But yeah, I built this car here with the help of my friends.
Okay. Now I know a name that, you know, obviously caught my ear earlier was Boxer. You said Boxer helped you out with this one?
Yeah, I have a friend Reggie from the club. He came out and painted my firewall for me when I shaved it. You know, I shaved the firewall myself. I can't do a lot of body work, but I do a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, I did the welding, I did the grinding, and I did the Bondo work, and then my friend Reggie came and he did the fine tuning and he painted the firewall for me. And that's when I had Boxer come out and he did the color sand and buffing on the firewall and on the dash. Well, the bottom half of the dash for me. Before he passed, rest in peace.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Boxer, for real, man. Who did the upholstery on the brown one?
I took it to Joe at California.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
He did the upholstery.
California's pretty much doing everybody's cars these days.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna go with a stock upholstery, but it felt like after so much work I'd done to it, that I would have just, that was like giving up at the end.
Yeah.
So I went for the big bang and took it to Joe, and man, I don't regret it one bit.
Oh yeah, it looks good, man. It's like a perfect twist. It's still original, but just a little bit, just to bring it out.
I have to say though, my wife is the one who picked the color, and she picked the color of the upholstery. So
Okay.
I've seen that's my wife's thinking.
Well, she did a good job. I might need to have her do some coloring. Nah. You dropped in the LS motor on this one, you said?
Yeah, that was my first LS swap. I'm not a mechanic. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But man, there's YouTube and there's Google.
Yeah.
And
Get you far.
I got the motor real cheap, and my friend got it for me. His friend had wrecked his truck, and they're gonna junk it. So he actually pulled the motor out for me and delivered it.
Wow, you got some great friends, man.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm not a rich man. I'm not a rich man. I don't have a lot of money. And he had called me and said, hey, you know, I got your drivetrain, and I told him, hey man, I really can't afford that right now. He goes, I knew you would say that. So my friend, he was gonna junk the truck. So he said he could pay him sometime next year. You know.
Wow.
And I was just like, okay. I go, well, will you help me go take it out? And he goes, oh, it's in the back of my truck. I'm on my way to your house. And so.
Super cool friends. I need those kind of friends.
Yeah. So, I got on Google, and I went on forums and on YouTube, and it took me about 3 weeks to do the wiring harness. And you know, then you have to go and buy it because you know the motors don't fit in the car.
Yeah,
You
of course
certain
not.
Oil pans, certain intakes, and it was just a lot of asking friends. You know,
Yeah.
going to shows and meeting people with LSs and hoping they did it, so I could ask them, hey, how did you get past this? Because a lot of times you show up like, oh, you know, I bought it like this, or I paid someone so and so to do it.
Right.
So it was a lot of leap of faith, you know. So I would ask someone like, hey, is this the right intake? Yeah, that's the one you need. Are you sure? Because it's like you know, it's a lot of money to buy that intake if they don't gonna fit.
Yeah.
And no, it's gonna fit. I'm, okay.
A lot of trial and error, I take.
I wasn't convinced it was gonna work until it actually started.
How did that feel?
Man, it was
breathtaking. Yeah, he's like, the wait is over.
When it started, it was amazing. And
that's what's up.
I gotta tell you, halfway through that, I wanted to give up.
Go back to carburetor, huh?
Yeah, I was just like, man, if I would have just put a 350 in this thing, I'd
would have been on the road.
Yeah, I'd be driving.
So I mean, you know, because that's one of my questions, and you obviously have both, and you know, you've actually put the LS in. Which one do you prefer now, LS or carb?
I like the LS.
I like just fire it up, huh?
Yeah, just fire it up and go. You know. Yeah, I think I like the LS. I like the carburetor.
he's got a baby, but it'll get you there.
Yeah, I gotta warm it up and stuff.
Yeah.
Sleeve. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, you literally have one of each. So on this one, you got the 13s, and over here, you got the 14s.
Yeah, I get a lot of memes out there about 14.
I'm sure you do, but you know what? It fits
Those
it.
are 14, you know.
And they look good.
Spokes.
Yeah, they are. They look good with the 520s. Uh-huh.
So, yeah, if you're gonna ask me which tire I prefer, because I got 520s.
You know that's
here,
next.
I got radials.
Your radials?
I'll say, if you're gonna run 14s, you gotta run 520s.
Oh yeah, by
Nothing
far.
beats the look. Those white walls stay white.
Yeah.
You know, and for 13s, I prefer the radials. This car, I built it to drive. I just plan to put miles on it. This is for me and my wife to enjoy. It's just for me and her. It's not. I didn't build it to go take it to shows. You're never gonna see this car at a show with mirrors underneath it.
Oh, okay,
You know,
okay.
This is a street car right here.
Because this is fresh out too, right?
Yeah,
You just recently finished this. Okay.
It took three and a half years.
Okay, man.
So yeah, this is my. It was supposed to be a street car.
Yeah.
It is a street car. People complain all the time. It's not a street car, but yeah, it's a street car.
But you know, it always starts off like this. You know, eventually I'm gonna come back and be like, oh yeah, I'm putting it on a turntable. I'm taking it to the Lowrider Super Show.
Not at all. Not at all. You know.
Nah, I believe you. I believe you. Actually, because you did it, I'm gonna ask you, which one do you prefer on the convertible? You like to have the windows down, or you want to have them up on the sides? You know, some people that with the top down, they like to have the side windows up.
Yeah, you know, I like the windows down. I like the fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe at night when it gets a little cold.
Yeah.
I like to roll them up just to keep some of the air out. You know, but I think a lot of guys roll those windows up.
Yeah, most of the time you see San Diego, that's their thing, to roll with them down. Yeah. Most of your, Inland Empire, LA guys, they like to have them up.
Yeah, I think part of it is they want to show off that they're aligned.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because a lot of convertibles, you roll up the windows and
oh yeah, they're all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about that.
Yeah,
it's a good thing you pointed that out.
Show that they're aligned.
Let's see. I know a couple things that I keep seeing a lot of questions of in comments. What size cylinders do you have on the Brown 63?
There are 6s in the front and 10s in the back.
10s in the back, okay, and obviously
over in the back because of the top.
Gotcha. 2 pump, 4 batteries.
2 pump, 4 batteries.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we obviously have the air, so there isn't any cylinders on that one.
Yeah.
2 compressors, 1 tank.
2 compressors, 1 tank.
That was a 283 in the blue one.
283.
Well, in the 283.
Matching numbers 283.
So how long did it take you to build the hardtop 63?
The hardtop didn't take too long. It was super clean when I got it. I drove around for a year just collecting all the accessories I wanted. You know, the extra antenna and stuff like that, the skirts. I drove it for a year, and then I said, okay, I want to clean it up. So I took it down, and it took about 8 months to restore that one. But again, it was just pretty much just painting it and retouching everything. You know, like the motor, you just cleaned it all up and powder coat some stuff, paint some stuff.
Hey, you showed me the pictures, and man, it looks awesome, man.
Thank you. So that one took about 8 months.
Okay.
You know, to do, but it was a very easy install. I really didn't have to buy anything for it.
Okay.
It was, you know.
What about the convertible? How long did it take you on that one?
That one took about 3.5 years.
Okay.
And like I said, that was a shell, and that was just that was fun actually. You know, because I really got in deep with that one. I did a lot of the work myself. I did the wiring. I did the suspension. I did the frame swap. I did the hydraulics. I did the LS swap. I did the assembly. So
you was telling me you did the third brake light on this too, huh?
Yeah, I did. I can't take credit for the idea.
Yeah.
Albert
Yeah, I've seen them do it. Yeah.
Albert Jr. does it. And I saw it, and so well, I'm gonna try to do that.
Man, might as well.
Did it. And then the wiring harness I just used a universal wiring harness, and it had an extra wire for the third brake light. So hey, that made it easy.
Really?
Yeah. So,
yeah, because you was telling me off here you're like an electrician.
no, I work in that IT department.
IT. Okay. Yeah.
I work IT during the day, 9 to 5, and I work part time at UPS at night.
Okay.
So.
Gotta let my viewers know that everybody out here has real jobs,
I'm
and real struggles.
I'm not rich by any means. I work. This car, I put it together a lot of bartering, and because I know my way around Impalas pretty well, I did a lot of side work for friends. I want people calling me up. I don't work. I don't do. I'm not open to the public.
Yeah.
I just work on my friends' cars.
Not fire.
Yeah. So I did a lot of side work for friends, and was able to make some extra money to put this car together.
How long you been in the game as far as either lowriding or just building cars in general?
Oh man, ever since I can remember. As a child, I had this family that lived across the street from me. They were the Tronuses, a bunch of brothers, and they all had bombs and lowriders.
What?
And they used to let me just go hang out with them. I would just be this little kid just getting in their way and dirtying the,
You getting in their way.
getting in their way. That's as much I can say it. But they used to let me hang out, and I remember just always looking at their cars and admiring them, and I think I started off with a Euro back in the 90s, when I first bought my first car.
Yeah.
Put on 13.7s.
Same here.
P7s.
And you did the bugs too, right?
Yeah, I had a couple bugs. One bug I bought, it was already done. But I did restore one bug from the ground up, and that was fun. I really like bugs.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to get another one.
Yeah.
Those, I regret selling it.
Their price is almost about as high as Impalas right now. So it's really, back in the day, it used to be super cheap.
Like I said, I got to just wait till something just falls on my lap, Just,
I ain't mad at you, man. Hey, I'm waiting too.
Yeah.
All right. You care to tell them what your Instagram page name is in case anybody has any questions?
Oh, at the lowdown.
At the lowdown.
THA. Lowdown.
All right, and I'll put it at the bottom of the screen too.
Okay.
Has anybody tried to buy your hardtop off of you?
Yeah, I've had some people try to buy it. My wife won't let me sell it.
It's a family jewel, huh?
Yeah, she won't let me sell it.
I don't blame it. It's nice, man. It's nice.
I tried to sell it a couple times.
Really?
But I think now that I think I couldn't sell it now, but I did try. Because I used to tell my wife, I go, hey, we got two 63s. We don't need.
Yeah.
I had two of the same cars.
Yeah.
I didn't think that through.
Well, you did. You got a hardtop. Like you said, you got the opposite of V. So now you got a convertible. Now hardtop.
Yeah, but I think it would have been nice to have like an Impala and then like a bomb.
Yeah,
Something totally different.
Totally
right?
different.
But
I mean, it's always later.
yeah.
It's always later.
I still got a lot of years.
Do you think you've built your ultimate car yet? Or do you have in mind of an ultimate car to you?
I think I'm always going to be building something.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy the build more than the car itself.
I think I'd be like that sometimes too.
I love the build, the anticipation, the saving up.
Yeah.
Going to buy that part you're looking for, and picking stuff up from the chrome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That stuff's.
Seeing it fresh out the paint shop, like it's coming.
Putting a piece on.
Yeah.
And stepping back, calling the wife, like, look.
Yeah, call everybody.
I like the build. After they're built, I kind of lose interest, to be honest with you.
I be like that sometimes, I think too.
Yeah.
I said that to myself the other day. I was like, you know what? After it's done, I'm kind of through with it. Like, the thrill is over now.
They were smaller. You can just put them on a shelf.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like a model
And they
car.
are. They're pretty much like a grown man's model car nowadays.
It'd be neat just put them on a shelf and then go get another one if I could afford it.
Let's see. So we answered the LS or carb. Other than lowriders, what other type of car would you be interested in building?
Oh, I like all kinds of cars.
Yeah, I do too.
Is
there a car out there you're like, man, one day I gotta get that car?
I wouldn't mind having something like patina. Like
I do too.
Some like 50s truck with an
Yeah.
LS swap.
Yeah.
And just use it as a daily.
I like that. And for those viewing, patina is pretty much when it looks rusty, like it's from that era, and it didn't take care of the paint. I wouldn't mind a patina Volkswagen bus truck myself.
Yeah.
Crew cab truck, man. What advice would you give someone trying to get into the lowriding game? Or trying to get into the car game? Let's not even put lowriding on it. What advice?
To build a car? Yeah.
Yeah.
To build a car? Well, I like all kinds of cars. I just I actually enjoy the build more than I don't try to keep up with the Joneses.
Please don't.
You know, just do you.
Yeah.
Do what you can do, and try it. Just try it. Try to do it yourself first. You know, instead of taking it to a shop, just try it. You'd be surprised at what you're capable of.
Yeah.
You know, because that's kind of how I did it. I just figured if I'm gonna take it to a shop, they're gonna charge me so much. Let me try it first, because I might accomplish it and save that money.
Yeah.
And if I didn't, then I'll take it to the shop. I was gonna give it to them anyways.
Right.
But
Exactly.
At least I tried first.
And like you said, there's always Google and YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do.
That was available to us back as kids, man.
Yeah,
but
now.
So in this case, you know, obviously I know you have a 16-year-old. Any other kids?
I have a 25-year-old, be 26, and he's into like I guess you'd call it the Euro, the German cars.
Oh, okay.
You know, he had a Volkswagen CC that I helped him bag, and he had the 3-piece wheels, and he was
Really?
he was out there making his rounds in that car.
Okay.
You know, and he's also into like the Glamis thing. You know, I guess.
Yeah.
Growing up, when he was young, I didn't have really money to build cars, so we did a lot of Glamis and dirt bike riding, and I think that's what got instilled in him.
Yeah,
so he continues to
foundation
like that. So he does a lot of Glamis, and he has a bench that he's building, and you know he's powder coating it. You know, so he has the bug too.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit different.
Yeah,
you know?
different world.
Different world. Now my 16-year-old, he was around when I was starting to build cars. So
Okay, yeah. So it's already in him.
Sleeps and reads cars.
He's probably thinking about it right now.
Yeah, he's actually an ROP right now doing automotive tech.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
He's gonna be somebody. I already feel it, man.
If I forget my daughter, I have a daughter. She's 18, 19.
Yeah.
She's 19.
Get it right now.
Yeah, you know.
But you know, I guess what I was gonna say there is, I mean, obviously it has rubbed off on them.
Yeah, you know, my daughter pretends she doesn't like it. You know, because I remember I tried to go pick her up in school, and I don't bring the Impala. You know.
Really?
Yeah, but then after I picked her up, I could see her like seeing.
Looking around like, who's looking at me?
Yeah.
Any pros and cons of having more than one car? I mean, I guess since you really just more or less busting out on this one, I guess you can answer, because you still got your truck.
To be honest with you, and I tell people and they think I'm crazy, it's a little bit of a headache.
I bet it is.
Because they take up space.
Yeah.
You know, so my garage is useless now.
Yeah.
There's times I want to come in here and do something, and I figure by the time I pull the cars out, it's just not even worth it. So I end up not doing anything. And then just trying to keep up on them.
Yeah.
You know, one needs something, and the other one needs something.
A little maintenance and stuff.
It's a lot easier with one car.
You put your all in that one. It's now it's like you got to share.
Yeah, I got friends that have one car, but they're the cleanest car, and they keep them clean.
Yeah.
You know, 15-year-old builds, and those cars still look like the day they busted out.
Oh man, I know a couple guys like that too.
Yeah.
What would you tell a younger you today? Any advice that you would tell yourself to help you get ahead to where you are now?
Well, I would tell them, buy all the Impalas and Bugs you can and store
Man.
them. Because back in the 90s, I bought a 65 Super Sport with a 396 clean for $1,500. And I almost was going to say, I'll give you 12, you know?
Right, don't talk them down.
Yeah, and it ran and everything. So yeah, that would be the advice, like buy cars and store them.
Yeah, because it was so much cheaper back then, man.
A lot cheaper.
Yeah. Bugs and Impalas.
Yes.
C10s, all that stuff, man. Any shout outs, anything that you you want to make sure somebody's name gets said for helping you out or anything?
Well, man, so many people help me out. And I'd feel bad if I missed someone. So
And it happens, we know.
So you guys, everybody out there, you guys know who you are, man. I really appreciate it, with all sincerity, for all the help.
Yes,
you
sir.
guys gave me to help me build this car. Thank you.
All right. Other than that, man, I just want to say thank you for letting me come out. You know what I mean? You looking me up, telling me to come through.
Man, no
Shake
problem,
your hand
man.
on camera, man.
Yeah,
Bring it
thank
in.
you. Thank you. Thank you for
Hey,
coming out.
again, another episode.